That would,
Okay, good evening, everybody. It is 6 o'clock. It is September 27th. This is the Town of Rhinebeck's regular town board meeting. Would everybody please like to join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There was an iPhone waiting to be entered here. iPhone that just entered, would you please identify yourself? We're concerned with Zoom bombing. Sure, there's a lot of folks here for Violet Hill Road, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, may I have I have a couple of announcements to make. I was on my weekly call with the county executive and the other supervisors and mayors of the county. Aside from the COVID news and all the FEMA news, we were told that our share above the $25 million cap of sales tax that we're receiving in March of 22 is expected to be double this year. So we can look for over $200,000 in part-town funds. Part-town doesn't let us spend on anything like parks. It's only things that the town outside the village incurs, but the economy in the county through COVID and with mortgage sales tax and sales tax has been brisk. So we have another bump of money, guys, coming for part-town funding. Also, October, Nuvance Health, the big corporation that owns our small hospital in Rhinebeck, is supporting a breast cancer awareness month for October. So we will be lighting our town hall front door and lights in pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. Does anybody else have any other announcements or reports or anything before we start? We can always come back. May I have a motion to approve our prior minutes of October 9th, 2021 regular town board meeting?
Motion.
Thank you, Alan. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Our first resolution is Resolution 2021-191, authorizing the town of Rhinebeck to execute the 2021 to 23 Dutchess County Urban County Consortium requalification ballot and the amendment to the existing cooperation agreement dated June 29th, 2000 with the County of Dutchess for the purpose of undertaking community development block grants, that's CDBG grants, and home investment programs pursuant to Title I of the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974 as amended, etc. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thanks, Chauncey. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Alan. Just for English and the public, we have a IMA with the county to allow us to prove that we have qualified to apply for community development block grants. Usually we can't do it because the income of our town is above medium for these sort of grants, but this amendment allows us to continue to consider applying for these grants. Is there any further discussion or questions? All in favor?
aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved unanimously. I need a motion for Resolution 2021-192, rescheduling the public hearing for our 2022 fire protection contracts with Hillside and Rhinecliff fire districts.
So moved.
Thank you,
Second.
Chauncey. May I have is that Alan?
Yes.
Thanks. Just for the public, we are moving this to our next meeting. The contracts for the fire protection districts will be held on October 12th, 2021 at 6 p.m. Is there any further discussion or any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? It's moved unanimously. I'd like a motion for resolution 2021-193, authorizing us to go out and hire a second deputy town clerk.
So moved.
Thank you, Alan. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ed. We are looking for a second deputy clerk. We have not defined the position yet. We're assuming it will be full-time, and this authorizes us to go out and search and write the job title for and publicize for this position. Any further discussion or questions, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Thank you. I am going to ask for a motion for resolution 2021-194, 2021-195, and 2021-196 for the settlements of tax certiorari proceedings for 118 East Market Street, 15 Grinnell, and 4 Grinnell Street. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Josh, thanks. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Chauncey. Any questions, concerns, comments?
Are 6 and 7 duplicated?
No, 6 and 7. One is this is all by the Benders who own these 3 properties. 6 and 7. 6 and 7.
Tab 6 and 7.
Oh, thank you. Let me look at that.
2 4 Grinnell Streets. I didn't know if there's 2 properties there. Or
I think it's an error and it's a duplication.
so 5 and 6, 7 is omitted.
It's 5, 6, and 7. We haven't motioned 7. We've only motioned 5,
Got it.
6.
Sorry to get that. So,
4, 5, and 6. Any questions, concerns? Anyone want to know why, what the plan is?
I mean, I'm just interested that they all come from the same attorney for 3 different addresses. Like,
So, well, it's one petitioner, the Benders asking us to lower their tax. They've come to an agreement with our assessor who has agreed on this only while these properties are in renovation. As soon as the C of Os are closed out, we will reassess them. One is for a 3-family house on East Market Street. One is for the Rhinecliff Hotel, which currently doesn't have parking and may not be able to operate as a business. And the other is for a 1-family house, all of which were bought above what they're asking for us to lower their taxes to, but we've agreed to do it while they're in renovation.
got
As
it.
soon as the
Thank
C
you.
of Os are closed out, our assessor will go back.
Thank you.
Any other questions, discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Thank you. I think we can strike Joni, right? Number 7, it's just duplicate? No?
Not correct. 197 is for the 2021 tax roll.
Oh, look at
And
you.
196 was for the 2020 tax roll.
Okay, very
Got
good.
it. Thanks,
Let's
Joe.
motion this one. Thanks, Joni.
That's tricky. Motion.
Who gave the motion?
Josh.
Thanks, Josh. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Ed. Any further discussion? This is along the same lines of what we just said. And this is on recommendation of our assessor, and we will go back and reassess once the C of Os are closed out. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. I need a motion for resolution 2021-198, the amendment and extension of the IMA with Dutchess County for central purchasing services. May I have a motion?
Motion.
Thanks, Alan. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Ed. Again, this is just pro forma to allow us to participate in central purchasing with the county. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Next, resolution 2021-199, request to Dutchess County to change speed limit on Violet Hill Road, which is County Route 101. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Oh, Okay, thanks, Alan. Thank you. We have here Michelle Sherman Etner, who's our resident on Violet Hill, who delivered this petition with about 36 residents asking us to support this amendment to ask the county to lower the speed limit. And I will just say that the process, I've spoken with Bob Balkind, our head of county DPW twice. He gave me the form that we need to approve, so I'll amend this to allow you to ask me to sign it. The process is this, that residents on a county road have to present the town board with a petition to ask us to lower the speed limit. We either support it or we don't. And if we do, we sign the form, which is called a, geez, what is it called? Bear with me. The TE9A. Then it goes to the state DOT, where it marinates for a while in a black hole while they ponder it. If we get the result we like, the speed limit is lowered. And if we don't, we kick it up a notch. So hi, Michelle, thanks for bringing us this petition. You're on mute. You may want to unmute yourself.
We're still on mute.
Muted.
Okay, how, I'm unmuted?
Yes,
Yep.
you're good.
Okay, hi, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you so much for, you know, bringing this to you guys. It's been a long time coming. And, you know, after a fatality this year at the top of our hill and just the speeders coming down, it's you hold your breath to take a turn out of the driveway. And so I'm just really happy that we got people behind us on our roads and to start the process. It might be a long process, but at least if we start it, you know, we can hope that the speed limit can be reduced, you know, in the near future or when it will be. So thank you so much. I really appreciate Rhinebeck Town just being supportive of this. It means a lot to us.
Of course. Just so everybody knows, it's not within the town's power to reduce. We have a small rural town, so we have to go by what the state says. There's a different process for county roads, and this is the process. And
Yes.
I drive that road all the time. I certainly support a lower speed limit wherever we can have it, especially at the Burger Hill intersection. There's that blind hill, either going north or south. So I think that this particular petition is asking for us to ask the county to ask the state to lower it to 35 miles an hour and look at
30.
any intended.
To 30,
Sorry,
to 30.
what did I
30,
say?
You said 35.
35.
Okay, yeah, from 40 to 30, and you know, with the attendant traffic calming signs.
Right.
Was there any questions or comments from the board?
I travel the road a lot as well, and I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. And just so you know, our highway superintendent, he was supposed to join us. I can only say he's probably held up, is also working with residents on other county roads to get them to bring the petitions to us, because that's the mechanism for doing this, and we're happy to do it.
Yeah.
Because we're aware that there are, you know, on Salisbury Turnpike and Primrose Hill, and certainly we're all for road safety and lower speed limits in our town. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any
Thank you.
opposed? Carries unanimously. So Michelle, I
Okay.
will sign the TE9A. I'll send it to Commissioner Balkind with this resolution. I've been talking to our county legislator, Brennan Carney, who will pay attention with us, but this is within the town's purview, and we'll keep an eye on it for you. Brennan's here right now. We'll get to her at the end of the meeting.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. We know it's a process, but at least starting here and getting it passed, we can move forward. So
Absolutely. And thank you all for, you know, coming and bringing this to us. That's how I always say town works best, is when we all sort of participate together. I appreciate it. Okay. Where are we? Item 10, Resolution 2021-200, engaging Hudson Valley appraisals for the Ostro and McNally cases. May I have a motion?
Motion.
This is certiorari or a court case. Thank you, Chauncey. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Alan. This is, yeah, for assessments. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? So moved. Resolution 2021-201, engaging Ackerley and Hubble Appraising Corporation for share. May I have a motion?
Make a motion.
Thank you, Ed. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Chauncey. Alan, I'm assuming you're recusing yourself from this
Yes,
one.
this is.
Is it the same share?
It's,
this is
believe it or
great
not,
friends of
it's
my
the
house.
same share. Even town board members have the right to
Wow.
protest their assessments. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, with one abstention, Joan, Chair abstains. Thank you. Resolution 2021-202, purchase edging and stone for the perimeter of the tennis and tennis courts and basketball courts. May I have a motion?
Yeah, motion to, what is it when I want to?
You want to amend the resolution?
There's one
Let's
small
bring
mistake.
the,
and
let's
it's
bring the resolution to the floor first.
motion to bring it to the floor.
I will second. And now you want to make a motion to amend?
Motion.
Okay, and I'll
Uh,
second the amendment.
The basketball courts have not been resurfaced recently. That's my mistake in my edit. So I would like to motion that we change the language on the first sentence to strike basketball courts have been resurfaced recently.
Are we waiting? Are we, oh, sorry, are we waiting to do the edging until everything has been resurfaced?
No, it's the confusion I've created. The long and short of it is that we added a small scope of work to add steel edging and a little bit of gravel around the tennis courts, which will complete the project down there. But the resurfacing is proposed for next year. We haven't resurfaced it recently.
So the resurfacing will fill out from the existing courts to the steel edging.
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm assuming Joni has that. If not, we'll see it at our next meeting. Any further discussion or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? It passes unanimously. Thank you. I will make a motion for resolution 2021-203 for our preliminary accounts payable abstracts, vouchers 1160 through 1241, 53 checks totaling $99,967.82. May I have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Ed. Are there any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes unanimously. We have our county legislator new business. No, is there any new business before the board?
No.
Okay, Brennan, you there? You want to chat?
Sure thing. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can, and we can see you too.
Awesome. Yay, here I am. Well, I have a couple things. Since you're having a fast meeting, maybe I could take 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll only confuse things further, like Josh was saying, but as you all know, I was a big opponent of the decision to spend a lot of our ARP funds at the county level on improvements at Dutchess Stadium, and had been part of a proposal to, and I'm actually going to look at my notes here, asking for a lot more mental health attention in Dutchess. We all know that the statistics about rising levels of depression and isolation are pretty alarming. And I had been, I had proposed that we spend some of those ARP funds on additional youth mental health treatment beds, which we are in dire need of in the county. This is particularly important for youth because, as you can imagine, having family visit is very important. So when we take them further away, not everyone has the ability to get there. We had proposed a 3-year boost to funding for the Department of Behavioral and Community Health. We had proposed a 3-year, I had been part of a proposal for a 3-year initiative to expand medication assisted treatment known as MAT. And it kind of goes on and on. You all can find the details if you want on my Facebook page. So what I wanted to let you all know is, as I shared, I was not successful in getting those changes to be made. And so I and some of my fellow legislators are leading the call for a federal review of the county's decision to spend $12.5 million of those dollars at Dutchess Stadium, which is of course currently being used by one of baseball's richest franchises. So, and we also had bonding
Who's
in
that, Brenda?
place.
Who's that?
That's the Yankees. We have a farm team for the Yankees, which is terrific. There's a lot of good, many great things going on at Dutchess, including that you can see
American Rescue Funds, which are supposed to go to the country's most vulnerable people being spent on a baseball stadium. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah. And not just the stadium. We had approved some lighting and things, but on the clubhouses, which include a party deck. So it just seemed so out of sync with where we are now and where the needs of Dutchess County are most. So we have called for a federal review. I don't know what will happen with that, but I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful. And the other piece of business, and I actually want to again consult notes here so I get this to you all exactly, is I have been part of a group of legislators to put forth a volunteer firefighter recruitment plan, which would look at the issues of dropping firefighter recruitment, et cetera, throughout the county. And I've had a lot of really interesting feedback, and I encourage people again to reach out to me. Facebook's a really great way to get me. Some people have talked about the issue of whether those should, be funded and paid positions now, but I have reached out to our fire chief, Kyle Amy, and I will continue to, welcome what other information people give me. But I do feel that for the time being, this looks like something we can do now to move things forward so that we don't hit a crisis point before maybe there is a larger change. I'm not commenting on that. I'm simply saying that I think we need to look at this. So hopefully that will make the October agenda of the legislature if it's not blocked by Chairman Pulver. And those are sort of the
Not this Pulver.
not right, exactly. I'm sorry, Greg. Yes, no, you really do need to say that.
Brennan, thanks
Josh.
for raising awareness about the volunteer fire departments. And I just want to give a shout out to all 3 of our fire departments here, especially Rhinebeck and Hillside, because Rhinebeck they've been signing new volunteers. This is something that's very passionate. This community is very passionate about it. And I want to give thanks to both of those fire departments for really keeping volunteer fire departments vibrant.
Alive.
Yeah,
I agree.
Kyle Amy is an amazing asset to this community, as is Denny McGuire and the folks over in Hillside. So
that's why I'm reaching out to that community, because I think that their voices may be powerful if there's a study that goes forward, or committee members who are recruited to look at this issue. We do, as you're saying, Elizabeth, have this really still vibrant effort on our behalves all the time here. And so I'm hoping that, again, like Chief McGuire, Chief Amy can contribute their wisdom to looking at this issue. So I'll let you know if it even makes it onto the agenda. So often things are blocked, but hopefully, and that's about it. I can share, I don't know. Those are the major things. Does anyone have questions? And I will, as you said, sorry, I am reaching out to Bob Balkind tomorrow morning to give my support to the town's request. And I'd love to add that sometimes I get the calls as your county legislator, and I've explained that many times, even if it's even if it's a county road, your recourse is to approach the board. And I really thank you, board, for being open to that and helping people, because, you know, speeding is deadly,
I
as we
wish we
know.
could bring
And
all of our roads down to 30 miles an hour. So thank
I
you,
know.
Brendan. Thank you.
yeah,
Thanks for coming.
you're very welcome, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Right.
I'll stay on.
Hey,
Okay,
how much money did the town get from the rescue plan? If that-
$536,000.
Yeah.
Only half of it. And it's really difficult what we can spend it on, but I've got some ideas.
Sure.
Are the criteria for us different than the criteria for others?
No,
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thanks.
no. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping we can renovate our town hall to make healthier workspaces for our, get our people out of the basement and out of poor air quality. You know, go ahead with the plan that we had when we were going to consolidate our courts and renovate to create office space. Having people sharing offices with makeshift doors and no walls and poor air quality is certainly something that this rescue plan could do. We could also support some of our food banks. We could get some more emergency service money, but you know, it's something we could talk about. We have a couple of years to spend it, so we do have to get cracking, but I'd like to get the budget passed first.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I'd like to make a motion to go into an executive session to discuss what? What, Fred's there, you can do it, Alan, I know you can.
I'm doing it.
To
Fred, we can
discuss,
see you.
yeah, Fred, we can do the compensation of a particular employee.
Second.
Thank you, Josh.
All in favor?
We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Everybody's on mute. You should probably unmute yourself. Joni, just so you know, we are renoticing our special workshop for the budget October 5th, Tuesday, 1 p.m. I'm sorry, it was 1 p.m. at Town Hall. We're making it 3 p.m. So for the public town board, our workshops for the budget will be at Town Hall Tuesday, October 5th at 3 p.m., Thursday, October 7th at 1 p.m., Tuesday, October 12th at 1 p.m., Thursday, October 14th at 1 p.m., Tuesday, October 19th at 1 p.m., and Thursday, October 21st at 1 p.m. These will be in public in the town hall. All public will be required to wear a mask and all are invited. That's the only change, Joan, that the meeting on Tuesday the 5th is going to 3 p.m. And I don't think we have any more business. The only thing I wanted to say, Alan, is regarding the Zoom hosting. You should probably reach out to, I forget their name.
PCA. And I already sent them a text,
What did they say?
email. I haven't gotten back, but they haven't gotten back.
Okay, and I guess that's it. Anything else?
No, I think we're done.
Okay, great. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second. Okay, thanks, Alan. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bill, I'll
Good night,
talk to
everyone.
you when I talk